Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So what we have here is Dragon Traveler. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for idle games. I've always liked playing them, I would get on one, leave it because, it just kind of lost traction. Get on another one, leave it because it lost traction, it lost the love. Now, hopefully this one is here to stay. Like I said, I love idle games. Now, they may not be as popular as other games like Woo-Wah or, Chaosy or Nightmare or anything like that, but they are still pretty fun nonetheless. Now, I'm not super hardcore. I'm not spending any money or anything like that. I spent the dollar, right? I spent $1 on the game. That's just to get the cat girl because she is too good. But, I usually, if I like the game, I'll spend that $1 and just kind of call it even there. But I'm at 238 in total. My problem is I've been stagnating in the game because I don't want to do everything else that everybody else is doing. I want to, be a part of something else. So what I want to do is I kind of want to make a death rattle team. Now, for those of you who don't understand or don't know, the different teams that we have going on, obviously many people are going to be using the Elemental Echo, which is the Fire Dragon, or the Water Dragon with the Arcane Wisdom, because they both center around Ifrit, which is, the banner that just came out. I don't want to be like everybody else. I obviously want to be the special child, the black sheep of the family. I want to go with something that's a bit more, entertaining, a bit more niche, but I just don't have the stars put into it yet. But what I am at now is I'm at 1348 or 1342, I should say. And I think I've been doing pretty well. Obviously, you look at my power level, then you look at the people that are whaling out and they're like in the millions, almost at 2 million. Of course, I'm not going to keep up with that. But, this game is pretty fun, whether you're whaling or not. I like the different aspects. It feels pretty deep for an idle game, which usually isn't the case. They have, because everybody has these different elements that they go off, each one has 2. They feel pretty unique because they can slot into many different teams. So if you're looking over here, you can see Ifrit here. You see Ifrit here. One of the ones, the reason I wanted the cat girl is because she's here. She's here. And she's all in the recommended ones, because she's in every single one of them, because she can proc things and help you out. She's the only one she's not really a part of in the recommendation or core is the wild spirit, which I don't use to begin with. But that's the reason why I spent the $1 on her. Now, a lot of people were saying don't pull on Gabriel because, it's whale bait and everything, which is true. Whale bait, of course. But, I want to build the death rattle team. I want to be someone different. I don't want to follow everybody else's thing. And I looked at all the top players and they're using blue or red dragons. I'm going to use the spooky skeleton dragon, and I'm going to be maining that once I can get my death rattle team going up and getting it together. And one of the pieces for that is going to be Gabriel. And that was one of my deciding factors on it, is to get the death rattle, because she is about it to an extent. But yeah, I think this game is great, especially because it is an idle game. Now, at first, you have a lot of different pop-ups here, everywhere. But after you get through that, it's pretty chill. It's pretty relaxed. They do give you a lot of things if you want to go super hard into the game. But once you get caught up and you don't have to do any new stuff and you're just sitting here waiting, it's pretty easy to keep up with everything. You just check it out. Here are the ascension levels. Once you get to level 100 for each one of the classes, the levels are shared. So that was one thing that a lot of people were worried about, having to level up different things. But, in reality, it's really nice. A lot of it is a pretty common feature in these idle games, though, that you kind of spread the levels out just because of how many different characters you get. Weird sounds happening behind me. But, you know, I gotta say, I really highly recommend this game. I've been playing it. I wanted to put out a video talking about it just because some people might be on the fence about if they want to invest time into it, because that's all an idle game is time investment. It's not really like a hardcore, I need to play it all the time, but you need to check it every once in a while. And especially with this one, you don't really want to, unless you're super overpowered to compare to the content you're fighting, you don't really want to put everything on auto. Manual combat, this is probably the most manual auto combat game I have seen, just for the fact that there's different timing, because there's different characters that can interrupt other characters. You got to make sure you're not healing nothing. You got to heal something of substance. It's a lot. And once you get to the higher levels, you want to manual more and more. Obviously, there is a lot of gooner material if you're into that. I know a lot of you are. If you're playing a gacha game, you're into some kind of gooner material, unless you just purely play things for the gameplay like I do. I really couldn't care less about anime titties, but you know, a lot of people are into that. But if you're sitting on the fence of, I don't know if I want to spend some time to it, give it a day. You know, play it for a day, see how you like it. A day wasted is a day wasted. We get so much time in life. I feel like, you know, playing it for a day. Now, if you feel like it's a lot at first, because it is, then, you know, don't play it. But I highly recommend this game. I think it looks great. It feels great. They do put love into the characters. They actually put, you know, different kind of compositions, different dragons for each composition. They really put a lot into the game, and it doesn't feel like a slop game, because a lot of idle games are very sloppy, like AI generated. I'm gonna throw this, and this, and just every new character we put out, it's gonna be 3 times stronger than the last one, just to get money. But you know, them actually going through and trying to get everything together and make it so there's some sort of thought process behind it. Now I'm gonna do the thing I told you shouldn't do, and I'm just gonna let it go full send it, full auto, just to see what we got going on here. There's different kind of compositions. I really have like my main DPS Ifrit. She's kind of like a backline. I think I want to do that. Go after Van Helsing back there. Let's see how it goes. Maybe this time, because I switched it all up, it'll actually be pretty good. She's about to die already. Ifrit, blow her up. Oh, okay. Well, she survived a little bit. So we got Van Helsing down in the back. We got some healing going on. Ifrit is smacking them down. We actually win. Oh. Baby Slime's about to come out. Ooh, this is getting close. We just got to tank it up. We just got to tank it up, clutch it up. I don't know who's healing who. I think the tree heals. I'm still learning the different characters. I'm not too sure half the time. Oh, she resurrected. What? Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's so nice to see it. But, you know, again, rambling way too much about the game. Try it out for yourself. I'm not sponsored. Just think it's a great game. And everybody have a great day. I truly appreciate it. Appreciate you guys rambling with me, or listening to me rambling, and just kind of sitting there and watching my descent into madness. Anyway, have a good one. Peace.